75, the last one in my collection that is fully functional. I've been through 81, 3 given away, 3 decommissioned, but this baby is the last one. Let me turn that amplifier off, and we can unplug it safely. Now, I didn't know how much I was going to like this thing when I started building it. So this is a full parts caster. I had this neck since around 2017. I was experimenting back then with my own logos, and I intended to put this on one of my other builds, which are over in those cases that were made with Guitar Fetish parts. Each one of those 3 guitars that I built with Guitar Fetish parts, plus a couple of locally sourced, were $820 to $850. I think one was $860 Canadian dollars at the time. And at some point I decided I was going to buy this neck on AliExpress and put it on one of those guitars, and I think it was going to go on number 2, TELE number 2, because I didn't have any TELEs when I built those. It sat around here and I never got around to doing it. Turns out that the neck pockets on the Guitar Fetish bodies were good, but the necks were wider because of the buildup of poly and the like, and I had to open the pockets at the time. And then this body, I should say neck heel, would have been then too narrow to put on one of those bodies. Would have been too much slop. Anyway, I kept it around. And then a little while ago, I bought this body off of Temu. Just a popular body, and decided that I was going to do the staining thing with the color. Now originally this was supposed to be blue, like a dark blue, not a navy blue, but a darker blue. And then when I got to the store and I saw they had the orange, what do they call it? Something spit. I fell in love with the orange. Yeah, I fell in love with the orange. So I got the orange. Now there were 3 coats of spit on this thing. Orange, Phoenix orange. Yeah, something spit. I can't remember the full name of it. And then I put 2 coats of hand rub. What is it called? Then I put 2 coats of hand rubbed poly in satin to seal that in, and it feels really good. It really does. And so the bridge I had around off of some other guitar that I'd taken it off of some time ago. The brass saddles I had also, I think, in stock, that I had bought for something or future. The Artec neck pickup, I think I got that for something like around 30 bucks Canadian, sent in from California. And this is a Hot Rails pickup. I can't remember who makes that one, if there was even a name on it, but it's a 9 point something K pickup. These are 8.45, which is reasonable, and they make a good, combination. I also put the split on this, right, for the bridge. I didn't show you that, but you probably can go back and see it in the series that I did on this. So the control plate I bought, because it's the only control plate that I bought, that I have with this switch going diagonal and not completely horizontal. The one I had that was horizontal was too wide. It was a 54 millimeter, didn't fit in here on the pick guard, any of the pick guards that I had. So while I had to go and buy this, I decided I wasn't going to go black pick guard. I was going to go pearl white pick guard, because you know I like the pearl white. Although the black would have looked nice on this as well. But if I had gone black, I'd have put a black tip. But because I went white, I put a white tip. So this is a really slim neck. And when you go from playing on other guitars that are quite a bit thicker, and it's not wide, it's slim this way, and also narrow this way. I mean, it is like, I have small hands, okay? Really small hands. And I can get, like right around this thing. And I'm really glad that I finally got a chance to use this neck. The tuners locking, they're Temu Special Buy also, made by Safu. And the string trees. So all in all, for cost of making this partscaster, they were about 30 bucks. I got them on special, probably 25. So let's say I am in at $200-ish. The body came in at about 40, 45, and this was some time ago, just under 40, I think. So if you look at that, that's almost 100. Say throw the tuners in, that's 100 and something. This was about 10, 12 bucks. The pots I had in stock for a long time, but if you count the value of them, let's say they're about another $9 a piece. These are all Canadian dollars now, okay? I know you guys in the States can get things for much cheaper. But yeah, about $8, $9 a piece, because one's a push-pull, one's not. And then the blade switch, again, it's about another $9, $10 here. That's only a 3-way, right? So we're looking 10, 20, 30, 40, 80, 120, 150, 160, 190. Okay, let's say 210. Let's say 210 all in, with the furls, the jack, and the mushrooms. Okay, let's go 220. 220 all in, and you got yourself a great partscaster. This whole thing weighs 6.5 pounds. It's unbelievable how light this is, and how comfortable it is to hold with a light body like that, and those Safu locking nuts. You got a neck dive, of course, but it's not that heavy, and it's so comfortable. It doesn't weigh you down. It's like really comfortable. I had no idea it was going to turn out this good, and I was going to like it so much. Okay, don't forget the neck plate. Maybe 230 all in, taxes included. Okay, here, which 13% tax on top of my money. So yeah, under 250 bucks, a really nice partscaster that's really nice to play. Feels good. Great string alignment. Strings just perfectly up and down the neck. It just turned out amazingly. And I've got some little knots, like there's a little knot here, and then there's a little one there, and yeah, there's some on the back here, these little marks, the character marks, Ted. I like them. and I wanted that green to come through a little bit as well, so it did. And with the green on there, you can't even see where the joints are for these body pieces, and I'm not sure how many. Oh yeah, okay, so I can, okay, if I look really close, there's one. Is that one? No, that's not straight enough. Looks like a two-piece. Looks like a two-piece. At the most it's a three, but I can't find where the other one is in the grain. Yep. It would have been nice though if this had been, chamfered back a little bit, down here, with the neck plate kind of sitting at an angle, or chamfered enough that you could have put the furls in there, right? Which I didn't have either. But all in all, as it is, I'm really happy with number 75. I think it's the last one in my collection. I don't know if anything else will ever pop up that will tweak my curiosity. But yes, so 75 functioning, fully set up, and playable guitars in my collection. Some are in hard cases. Most of them are in gig bags, and those gig bags are all from 4 millimeters or point, was it 5? No, 12 millimeters, 0.4 inches, or a full half an inch padding on them. I've got pinks, I've got reds. The best ones were the ones I could get from Thomann when I was buying Harley Bentons from them. Those bags are really good thickness. They're more than a half-inch thick. And if I bought them with a guitar in the same box for shipping, they came in at about 26 bucks Canadian back then. This is pre-pandemic. And they are super good bags. I've got some on stages from Best Buy, which are also very nice bags. But my lion's share recently has been bags on Temu, which are the 0.4s, and they come in pink, teal, light gray, and black, but most of mine have been in the colors not black, because I like the colors. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. Just know that I'm very happy with all of my 75. And this is my Tube Bike Mic parts Telecaster made in my basement. I appreciate all your support. Catch you in the next one.